The only thing that matters is my damage. Come on, hit him. Done. In this video, I'm gonna show you the best build for Elden Ring DLC. It's so good it almost feels like cheating. So the star of this build is the Blasphemous Blade. I have a Blasphemous Blade plus 10 and has a skill called Taker's Flame that restores a portion of your health with every hit. If you're high level and it's not your first playthrough, or you just have a lot of endurance, you can do what I like to do, is to dual wield them. Because when you dual wield them, you can do jump attacks. It looks really cool. Yeah, so this is my fifth playthrough. So I have high level. You don't need to have your level that high. So how the build works. You can pretty much just spam the skill and restore your health, summon Mimic, and hit the enemy from the distance. This is a DLC set that every piece of the set gives plus 2% damage bonus. So it will boost the damage of your skill, Taker's Flames. The set that I have gives combined 8% damage bonus boost. Fire Scorpion Charm Talismans gives fire damage boost. Then Radagon Sword Seal gives you plus 5 of Vigor, Endurance, Strength, and Dexterity. Shard of Alexander boosts attack power of skills. And Talisman of Dread is a new DLC talisman that boosts potency of magma. So that boosts the skill of Blasphemous Blade, which is Taker's Flames. So 3 talismans to boost damage, and this one is just too good not to use it. You get plus 20 levels. 20 levels. And you're just gonna take a bit more damage. So the set, Rakshasa set, you get after beating the boss, and it doesn't have really good stats. It gives you, every piece gives plus 2% bonus damage, but if you have Bulgoat armor, you'll have almost twice as much of damage negation. I prefer going for the damage because I'm not planning of getting hit much, so I just want to do as much damage as I can. Then, for Wondrous Physic, I use Flame Shrouding Cracked Tear and Blood Sucking Cracked Tear. Flame Shrouding Cracked Tear boosts fire attacks, and Blood Sucking Cracked Tear boosts all attacks, but it drains your health. Then for summons, it's Mimic Tear or Black Knife Tish. I only use them for distraction. I do all the damage myself. Then I'm gonna use any seal. It does not matter. I'm only using Golden Vow because I have limited mana, but you can also use Golden Vow and a Howl of Shabriri. I'm gonna show you what are the requirements for both spells. If you want to go in higher mana, then you can add a Howl of Shabriri. So Golden Vow requires 25 Fate, and the Howl of Shabriri requires a bit more than that. You need to have 33 Fate if you want to use it. So it's fine, you don't have to worry about this because you're gonna have enough Fate, because the build revolves around having high Fate. The Blasphemous Blade scales with Fate. As you see, it has B scaling in Fate. So you want to go as much in Fate as you can. Then you want to go as high in Vigor as you can, because the weapon restores a percentage of your total health. So the more total health you have, the more it's gonna restore. Then you go into Endurance, depending if you wanna dual wield them or not, depending on what armor you wanna wear. Because if you wanna do Bulgout armor and you wanna dual wield them, do jump attacks, you're gonna need a lot of endurance. If you're gonna use a lighter set and it's only one Blasphemous Blade, you're not gonna need nowhere near as much of endurance. So with Fate, you wanna go to 80. 80 is a good number. Then Vigor going to 80 is a good number. It depends which playthrough you are on. If this is the first or second, you just want to go as high and as close to 80 in Fate, and then as high and as close to 80 in Vigor. Then you put your points into Endurance, and mine. Every single use of the skill uses 30 FP. So you do the math. Typically, per single point of mine, you get about 5 FP. So you need about 6 levels to get additional skill use. So you do the math, what's the optimal number of mine for you to get. And then if you're gonna actually use the sword, not just spam the skill, you can totally get away with just spamming the skill. You don't really need to hit him with a sword. But if you're gonna do that, it's better to put your point in strength. The weapon scales with strength and dexterity, but you're gonna get a bit more damage if you're gonna put your point into strength. So you don't need to upgrade intelligence, no points in arcane. Dexterity, you know, you do you. If you have spare points, you can put it, but priority should be faith, then vigor, then endurance, then mind, and then strength. And then if you have spare ones, you can put them into dex. So this is how the build looks like, and the main concept behind this build is that you can just spam the skill attack and it's gonna restore your health. And the skill attack has really great range. So you're gonna be hit it. It's gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna do a lot of damage, especially to Scatter Tree Avatar boss, other plant-based bosses. You're gonna do stupid amount of damage, and very few bosses have fire resistance. The one that's on top of my head is Fire Giant. If you haven't beaten him, and the other one, Mesmer might have it, but like I've absolutely destroyed Mesmer with it. Even if the boss has fire resistance, it doesn't matter. You can still destroy them. Look at the range of this weapon. See, the range is stupid range, and you store your health, and you can let Mimic tank, and you just stand at the back and just spam the skill. I mean, it can't be any easier than that, really. I think you should try it out, and if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. So, because we're gonna do this, and 2 hits. So, yeah, he knew in his bones that I'm gonna 2-hit him. The dude is done. He doesn't know that yet, but he's done. Okay? And why is he still alive? Okay. We're gonna finish him. The last one. Okay, done. This is gonna be pretty easy. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and Radan is done. So yeah, 3 hits. Pretty easy.